With us once again on set is Jessica Lee, and today we're going to be talking about CMT. Welcome back.
Hi, thank you for having me.
You look fabulous. You look healthy, you're glowing. Tell us, in the last couple of years since you've last been on, a little bit of the update on your health, if you don't mind.
So many things have changed.
Okay.
I spoke about a trial drug study. I actually was on panel.
Wonderful.
Right, so I felt the best thing to do is donate my body to the cause if I want to help find a cure. Unbeknownst to me, I was on the drug.
Great.
And throughout the entire testing, my heart pours for everyone who's part of a trial drug, because there's time. You have to do it every single night at this time. If you're going to travel, take your medication with you. You cannot miss a beat. So it was very regimented. I embraced the challenge, and once I was unblinded and they did tell me I was on it, I just said, I knew it, because I was stronger. I walked longer distances. I didn't feel the neuropathy pain that I experience on a daily basis.
And for our audience that maybe didn't get a chance to see your segment a couple of years ago, what is CMT?
So CMT stands for Charcot-MarieTooth disease. I have what's called type 1A. That's the most common. There are so many subtypes, and there are actually studies now, they say that it is genetic, but there are cases that there's no genetic trace.
Okay.
So now it's about, how did it get here? What do we do about it? And basically over time I can become a double amputee. Health-wise, it has been progressing. Okay. So I don't shun it. I don't say it's not happening. Yes, it is, but I try to embrace it. You know, a good friend of mine asked me, what do you do about support? And I was stumped for a moment, because I said, support? Well, I had a company called Allard USA. They sponsored me for leg bracing. They're these braces here. They're very different from anything I've had in the past. As a child, once I was not properly diagnosed, I had plastic bracing. I walked very funny. You know, they didn't help me really push off. These things here, I can walk for hours in them. I'm not a fluid runner, but I try, and I can run with these things on.
You can run with those?
I can run. So I said, wow, is this what people feel, the adrenaline, when you have the air in your hair? So, you know, I was very humbled and blessed. That for me is a form of support. Then there are other types of support. Okay. You have your family, you have your friends. Family-wise, sadly, since the last airing, I did have some family members that just couldn't handle it. How could you come out and tell the world about what you have? Because I'm an advocate. Because before I found out what I had and who I was, I thought I was alone. But the CMTA, they showed me differently. There's a worldwide population of people who are affected, like me, who find it difficult to walk. You know, they have a camp called Camp Footprint for children, teenagers. Amazing, no judgment. Kids in wheelchairs, in pools, playing basketball. If I only knew then what I know now, but it didn't exist then. So everything happens in its course. And I feel like I have a purpose here in spreading the word, showing people that even though I do have an onset, let's say, actually I had an episode recently.
Okay.
What
is that like for you, Jessica, if you don't mind sharing? Like, what actually happens to your body when you're having what you say, an episode?
Okay, so try to imagine this.
Okay.
Your brain shuts off. So I'm standing, going to walk in the gym, and as I'm walking, my right foot is planted on the ground, but I don't feel it. So my whole body pivots to the left. I catch my left foot on my right foot. I fall backwards. I grab and hold myself with my arm. I didn't know how severe it was until two people ran over and said, oh God, are you okay? What was that? Did you twist your ankle? I wasn't embarrassed, and it was the first time this happened, but I said, no, I'm okay, but thank you so much for helping me.
Similar to a seizure, I guess.
Right? It just shuts off, no communication, and then I'm driving, I'm sitting there, and then it magnifies. I'm driving myself to the urgent care. Now, when this happened, it was the first time.
Okay.
Doctor says, hey, I just want you to know that, you know, no broken bones. Good news, bad news, no broken bones. I've had so many reconstructions, over 70. We're gonna wait, and we're going to see what's next.
And so with your feet, what happens, your foot almost, they atrophy? Is that what happens? They withdraw?
Complete atrophy. Okay. So imagine a ballerina's feet where you kind of arch over time. Mine naturally arched, so they did reconstruction on that. My toes clawed in. So they put all type of hardware. So I have all screws in all toes and my heels on both feet. They call me a walking miracle, but this is the only...
You're like a walking transformer.
I say I'm Wolverine's Puerto Rican sister.
Oh, I love that.
But I just try to do with what I can, you know? And I am very grateful for the support that I do get from people like you, media sponsorship, to help me share. I have a worldwide of a following. You know, we're doing a walk September 15th.
The very first one ever. Congratulations
Long
for creating
Island.
that opportunity for people. Well, Jessica, it's as always, it's so wonderful to have you here. And how could people find out more? How can they find out more about what it is, outreach, and also the walk and the other things that you'll be doing?
Well, you have the CMTA USA website, .org.
Okay.
There's centers of excellence. There's doctors that are on panel you can directly speak with. You have me. My page is Jessica Lee, CMT. You can look that up. My email is missjessielee@gmail.com. I mean, I'm an open book. I'm very transparent because at the end of the day, we're here for a purpose.
Absolutely.
And I just want everyone to share my experience, to be just as positive, you know, because my circumstances don't change my truth.
Your circumstances do not change your truth.
That's right.
I love that. Can we get a bumper sticker like that?
Absolutely.
I love that. As always, it's so nice to be here. I cannot wait to be there with you. We're looking forward to being at the event and celebrating you every single day. You're just a delight to know. And you know, I know that this is serious. We're making like lighthearted happiness about it, but I agree with you. Sometimes you just have to like rise above the situation. So
right. You have an ailment, just look past it. Today, tomorrow's not promised, so what I do today counts.
You're not your diagnosis either.
That's right.
Thank you. Well, there you go. Please stay tuned for more. We've been having fun on the Donna Drake Show, and stay tuned because there's another great guest coming up next.